Hello and welcome. This is the introduction video about LLM API connector. Before the introduction, all information inside of this video is based on this manual. So if you want to figure out more information about LLM API connector, then please refer this document. This document link will inside of the document in asset. So if you download and import this LLM API connector, then you can check LLM API connector folder inside of this space, SS plugins and LLM API connector. Inside of this LLM API connector, the tab test scene, and I will use this test scene in this introduction video. If you enter that scene, you can check the manager game object in here, but I deleted that because of start from scratch with you guys. Yeah, and this don't have any related thing about the LLM API connector, so I will start from the scratch. You can just add a game object in here and reset and find component named AI client. Then that's it. Then you can use LLM API connector. Or if you want to use some other manager, then you can go to the prefabs and you can just add the manager game object in your scene. That's all. Before the sending message, this LLM client needs some kinds of essential settings, and I will introduce these essential settings. Model category key pairs need API key for AI providers. You have to make API key from the API key providers, and you can enter your API key in here. We have three main AI providers: Anthropic, Gemini, and OpenAI. And other essential setting is selected model that provide some other things. Claude 3.7, Gemini Fresh 2.0, GPT-4o, GPT-4.5 preview, GPT-03 mini. These are very recent models. And system prompt is for the system prompt for selected model, and is streaming and is independent. If you uncheck is independent, then this object will be don't destroy unload, and this game object will remain changing since. So that's our introduction about the essential settings, and we will test with this AI client. So I will enter my API key past Gemini, close, and open AI. I enter my API key in here, and selected model is Claude 3.7. And I will use the test script for this LLM API connector. Yeah, simple test for LLM API connector. And this is very simple script. If you go to in here, this need AI client variable and AI client variable and send message to AI. And that is hi, tell you about your information. We also have this simple string, but also there are some list of messages. That's all. Then if you start a program, we didn't use these events. If you receive the response from API provider, then these events will invoke. So this I don't use e-streaming, so I will use events on response received, and this scene already have some text inside of here. So I will just add this is AI response. AI response have more information in here. So I will just use the on response received with contents. Text mesh pro and text. Yeah. And I start the program, then this API client will send a message and got some string in here. And if you want to use eStreaming, then check eStreaming variable in here. And of course, this will also invoke, but you want to streaming da 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 da, right? So if you want to use that thing, then you have to use on streaming chunk received with contents. On streaming chunk received parameter is only for chunk, but on streaming chunk received with contents is full contents stacked with chunk. So if you use like this, then text mesh pro use UI text and is streaming checked, then you can use like this. Yay. And also I already enter my API keys about Claude, Gemini, OpenAI already in here. So I can use all of this. Gemini Flash. Da 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 da. Whoo. And O3 Mini. O3 Mini needs some inference in their model, so this need a little more time, but yeah, good. That's all. We also test. We also tested about simple script and remove components. And if you want to use some kinds of conversation in here, you can use history setting. Keep history, and there have variable about max history messages and max history characters. I already add some input field in here, and this is basic input field of Unity. And I will use bottom up like this, and input field. I don't want to use any. I don't want to write any script, so I just add on and edit. Then that AI client will send message. Send message to AI. Yay. Then I will run edit the input field, then that message is sent and response on. No. Because we use O3 mini, this need more time. So I will use other like Claude and is streaming keep history. Yes, the settings slide. I already removed the test method in here. So hi, tell you about information. And then they did. Yeah, that's very fast. After the specific aspect information used, then I want to ask about the Unity information. So I'm Unity developer and I want to know Unity 6 information. Then that also send message, then Unity 6 information in here. Wow, that's very interesting. Good. So that's all. This is all about the AI client LLM API connectors essential settings and history setting in uh, user aspects. If you want to know more information, you can go inside of this manual, or we also provide scripting API, so you can check in there. So thank you for watching this video.